Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2 on the Mysterious JG, and thanks to the fact that I only upload 2 of this series a week, and one afternoon what's happening with me will take over 2 weeks worth of Nioh 2, so I just feel the need to let you guys know. The ramen was pretty good. Wasn't great. It was pretty good. I got the tonkatsu, I guess? I don't know how it's pronounced. I got the pork ramen, like spicy, like they have 3 levels of spiciness, and I went for the one in the middle. Might have been better if it was even more spicy, but they have a spicy chicken, which is what I used to get at the other place. For some reason, I went to the pork first this time, but I'll definitely try this place again. Maybe get the spicy chicken, see if it's better. It was good, though. It was good. And they have like a variety of side dishes, like pork bento, which I think are those little... Maybe it's cute. What are the little pork things that are... Never mind. They've got sides that are good. They don't do sushi, but they do other things, and it's... I'm going to try them again. And it was odd. The actual container came with a little sticker on it, like sealed up, like COVID safe. Your carrier has not been inside this package, whatever thing. And it gave specific reheating instructions. It says these are the instructions to heat your ramen. Like if you want to enjoy our ramen at home, follow these instructions. Like the assumption being, if you pick it up or have it delivered, it's not going to be as hot as what they served it to you. So they actually tell you heat in your microwave for 2.5 minutes uncovered, which it's kind of unusual. I used to just eat the ramen and have it not be piping hot, but I did that, and I'm not sure if it made it better or not, but it was good. I definitely enjoyed it. And I'm going to stop talking about ramen now for at least a while. So off screen, all I did, I actually hopped on ready to play, and then I was like, I'll do a little inventory management first, and then I was like, what I'll do is I'll pick out anything really good, because I noticed 1 or 2 items that popped in that's like, that might be really good. And then I was like, well, I'll go through and I'll filter those out, and then when we're done with the mission, I'll donate them for glory at the Hidden Tea House. And then I was realizing, that means I'm going to have to go through all this again a second time for anything I pick up between now and finishing this mission. So I just decided to donate it all, and that pushed us over the top, so we leveled up. So we leveled up off-screen from donated items, and both Guardian Spirit-wise and set item-wise, the 2 things that are holding us up from using some advanced sets are stamina and strength. So even though it seems counterintuitive, and I probably should just commit to one build and not keep messing around, if I want to have the option of switching between different cool sets, one of the things that's really holding me up is... what was I trying to say? If I want to have the option of switching between different sets and different playstyles within the single playthrough, you kind of need to build your stats evenly. As you can see, I've already got Dexterity and Magic almost twice everything else, other than Heart and Courage now, because I've been building them up a bunch to get a specific set to work. But Dexterity and Magic I built up early because that gives me the maximum Onmyo, Magic, and Ninja capacities. And I was thinking if I wanted to stick with Split Staff, I should just start pouring everything into Magic, because Magic actually affects Switchglaive. And I'll keep getting better and better Magic, which in theory means my Magic-based attacks will do more damage. I don't know if it extends the duration of some of my magical effects that I like to use. Never real clear on what Magic Power and Ninja Power actually do in this game. But I'm still trying to get different things to work, and I need 14 strength and 14 stamina for a certain equipment set. And also, if I want to use the Atlas Bear Spirit, which I don't think I'll probably be using that, but if I wanted to use that, I need a lot more stamina and strength. So this slightly increases your equipment rate max, but it builds your key pulse. All this really does is, I guess it affects cannons, and it gives you life, and it gives you a bigger change to your equipment max. And that's handy because, as we saw, I really got thrown off when I fought in heavy armor and had a much slower key rebuild rate. But I think we'll do strength at least twice, and then we'll start working on stamina. With that done, we're ready to advance. This door seems to be locked. What? Oh, it did not even occur to me that this would happen. Okay. had just cleared the path here, so it's like not even registering. Of course there'll be enemies now. I just used the Kodama Shrine. Yeah, it hadn't even really occurred to me that I would get to there and it would be blocked. Or it would be locked. I was like, oh, this must be the way to progress in the level. No, there's something else we gotta find. Kind of surprised I took that hit. Ouch. Oh, he's gonna run down the... Yeah, the one thing with that... Oh, and by the way, I did change equipment. We are now using a new Jonin split staff, which is even more damage. At least it will be once we've got maximum familiarity. But it imbues purity, so I'm thinking this is going to be my split staff for a while. Even though we were finding that corruption is actually better. Purity and corruption don't work the way I thought they did. I thought like purity would be great against yokai, corruption would be great against humans. There's something to be said for like inflicting corruption on yokai actually messes them up pretty bad. Okay. Popping elixir against every single opponent's not going to work for that long. I'm going to have to figure something else out, guys. Can't keep doing that. Nevertheless. So this is just the path that I've been on. Okay. Fortunately, I don't get to kill any enemies that way. It's purely a trap that could mess me up. Well, we're back to exploring this forest and trying to figure out how we are meant to... Like, where is this little path that I seem to have missed? That was going to get us back to that ladder to get us to the first Kodama Shrine. And I don't remember the plot of this one. I think, like, Mumio just asked us to investigate. Mumio asked us to investigate because... Asked us, the sexy Okuni, founder of... I guess she's the originator of... Kabuki? Anyway, I remember this enemy, so we're actually kind of close to the beginning of all this. And I got a Amrita, which means that, as it appeared to be, can basically rest assured that is instant death. Haven't quite got purity on him yet. It's hard to even spot. Yeah, you get a little icon when you inflict purity. And then the nice thing about these weapons is that the purity doesn't wear off if you just keep hitting them with something that inflicts purity. It works like poison. You build it up, and then as soon as it's applied, the effect is there, but it starts to wear off. Oh, so that's the little noise you make when you hurt me. Okay. So you know I'm here now. Or do you? Yeah, you do. Always fun to kill children before they can grow into adults. That is pretty much what's happening with that. So many yokai noises. Hard to know what direction we should be worried about. Now some of the... Oh, there's that ladder. I guess I just never came this way. And there's that yokai that we saw at the beginning of the level. Okay, so we kind of found probably the last place we're supposed to go first, which is that little path up there with that locked door. Somewhere across that bridge, we find the key to that door. You know, it probably wasn't even worth hitting this shrine. Kicking down the ladder, yes, but why did I actually hit the shrine? I took out a couple of enemies. I might have been down 1 elixir, but I hadn't used any of my ninja or Amio goodies, so whatever. I guess I kind of jumped to that without stopping to think first. I guess if I mess up this fight, it's not going to hurt me too much, because it'll be right close to where I need to be. And that's one way to mess it up. I didn't think I was going to get knocked off of the bridge by that area of effect key thing. Interesting. Two can play that game, bitch. That's right, the male hero is now talking like, oh. Talking like, what's her name, Okuni. So they introduced tall grass and hiding in it as a mechanic in like 1 level, and it almost never shows up after that. So who's going to jump out at me here? This is a really odd little place if nothing jumps out to murder me. It seems like a place that something would be jumping out to murder me. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. Not much going on over here. But we got the rusty key. Yeah, I had to assume something was... What the fuck, man? I guess it was the I was really disoriented there as far as figuring out how to get my block back. And I'm not sure if the text about the rusty key being found was messing me up too. But anyway, I got my groove back. Just call me Stella. I'm Dunstan. I mean Stella. Malefactor's Helmet, Righteous Jasper, Saki Set, Summoner's Candle. Those are not a bad item. You can't buy them at the Forge with gold. I think you can trade glory in for them at the Hidden Tea House, and that's about it. Cool. Alright. Whoa, come on! Ugh, walking backwards. There were definitely like some spots on that bridge where they were intended to be places where you miss a step and die. Once again, huge just quality of life. Somebody could complain, oh, it makes the game too easy, but massive quality of life improvement that you can. And there's a penalty for it. I could be equipping gear, giving me other bonuses. I'm giving up... Oh, shut up, kids in the hall. Your sketch about squeezing people's head isn't that funny. No. There's... This family lives next door. I'm pretty sure they're African. They have like 4 kids in a tiny apartment. I know this sounds terrible, but like they let them run around in diapers in the hall screaming. The only reason I know that they're African is because sometimes at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Sundays, the mother of the family starts singing loudly about Jesus, but in a strong African accent. So the fact that they're African doesn't bother me. They're doing a lot of things that bother me and are specifically African. No, I guess singing in the middle of the night and bothering people isn't African. I can't figure out, like, I don't know exactly in Africa where they're from. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or if they're just rude and it has nothing to do with their culture. But yeah, kids are in the hall screaming. Okay, there's that guy. Yeah, damn it. I got caught by that last time too, didn't I? So now I'm kind of like, what's the path of least resistance? I don't want to fight anybody I don't have to fight because I've beaten all these guys once. I don't feel like a completionist need to wipe out every enemy. But it would be kind of nice if I could just get up there to the next place that the story wants me to be at. That's why, for example, I noticed this crawly around guy. I'm like, I'm not going to fight him again because I don't think I have to. Well, now he found me, so I guess I'm fighting him again. But I also know I don't have to be really conservative with my use of items. Because I have a shrine waiting for me when I get back up to where that key is to be used. Annoying is that even with purity, all you're really doing is it purity or hold on. Let's actually check this. Oh, looks like I've got a new prestige title I could be using. Anima charge, yokai ability damage, Emerald earned, other realm resistance is probably the most useful. Equipment drop rate, gold earned, elixir efficacy. I've been going for Amio magic power, even though again I'm not 100% sure what that does. Yeah, icon effects list. Shockwave. I made a damage dealing key shockwave. Anima increases at fixed intervals when accompanied by a scampus. Okay, whatever. Purified, okay. Affected loses corruption and takes increased key damage. Additionally, status enhancements cannot be gained while under this effect. Okay, so this just means I do more key damage. It doesn't prevent them from regaining key. Corrupted really is better because they will take increased key damage and you absorb key damage they lose through the effect, I guess. So when you got something corrupted, your key is like pretty high. And if yokai is inflicted, in addition to the listed effects, their maximum potential key will also be decreased. So corruption really is better. And there doesn't seem to be a difference in how they affect humans and yokai, other than the fact that corruption has an additional effect for yokai it doesn't have for humans. Oh, I forgot all these guys are back. I forgot this. The whole crew here is reincarnated. In fact, probably just want to run right by him. I don't have to be stingy with items here. Though with him, it's just, I almost got it without using any items other than the little bit of poison I gave him, so might as well finish it up. Might as well kill anything over here first, because I will end up getting knocked down here eventually. Okay. All I got out of that was an elixir. I guess a little bit of emerald as well. And we're back. I'm listening. Alright, I don't know why and we're back made me think of Frasier, but thought for a second I saw some eyeballs over there. Thought for a second I saw some eyeballs over here. I'm seeing eyeballs everywhere. So, depending on how much we have left, it would actually suit me if we had just enough of this video to get one, or just enough of this mission to get one more video, because then I can finish a session and move on to something else, and be ready next time to go full-fledged into the next story level, but it's looking like once we open this door, shit's gonna get real. We'll get loud, spill some drinks on the Citadel. Okay, yeah, so I don't want to be hanging around. These guys are shooting at me. This guy found me. I was really hoping he wouldn't. I was really hoping I could slide free of his attack. Starting to think this is the end of the level. I'd welcome that too. I know I said it would be handy for me if this level went a little bit longer, but this feels like it is the end. Okay. Let me re-up all my fancy shit. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if all this does is clear out the yokai zone but doesn't end the level, then that's fine. We still are about to wrap this thing up. I mean, we're not necessarily about to wrap it up, but I can just go right back to that Amrita shrine. The shrine. It's not an Amrita shrine. Elixir, Monk Staff Element, that's it for the level. So, forget what I was saying. There's the Magatama. That was the point of the level. There's a Soul Core. So, forget what I was saying about, if we could get a little bit more out of this. No, I'm just, next video, unless a new side mission opens up, I guess we'll just start the next plot mission. And I'll either allow it to drag me into recording even more Nioh to catch up on another series later, or I won't. And I do way too much speculating out loud about what I'm going to record next. I shouldn't be doing that. Will this end the mission? Yes. Or what do you want to end the mission? Yes. Erase memory of mission from mankind's consciousness? No. I've been talking too much about ramen. I feel like that mission went smoothly. Oh, thank you. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. This is exactly what I was after. Wow, it's brimming with power. Coming from a sacred mountain and all. It's the Makatama from the Silver Mountain. It's a wheel, it can roll, Sorry. I'll be able to make far better weapons and armor with this, so make sure you come by the forge and later to see for yourself. We got a Kamui, a Radiant Flame, Twin Dragon Tonfa, and Sacred Water. I love that Sacred Water. Soul Cores are purified. Getting pretty close to leveling up our Shiftling level. Don't know how far you can level that up. I've to my great disappointment, actually, game didn't work exactly the way I thought it did with respect to learning skills. We've maxed out on Split Staff. We're not earning any more skill points. And I kind of was thinking, the way this works, like you can eventually get everything if you just keep playing. You're just kind of deciding what order you want it in. No. I've hit the ceiling, and as I look at it, I don't know that I like the way this worked. Like, I didn't get the attacks that are granted additional hits when fluid form is active now receive a higher number of additional hits. And attacks that have their range extended when fluid form is activated now deal greater damage. So I didn't get either of the Mystic Arts. But I've spent, what I'm getting at is, Split Staff level 30 proficiency at cap. So I guess I can look up, is there any way to increase the cap? And that cap doesn't seem to exist for Ninja, Shiftling, or Amio, and if it does, it's a higher cap. But yeah, for Split Staff, I'm like, I can't get any more proficient than this? That's a shame, because I kind of spent all my skill points. And I think there's probably an item that will allow me to reset my skill points. But yeah, that's potentially a bit of a problem. This is still locked because we need to do Pervading Waters and Refined Man, which are done. We need to clear the mission Master of the Dual Blades. Which, I don't know, actually, Sunsets, I'm out 10 now. Actually, I need to look this up. It might be that certain missions become available at the dojo. That's certainly how it worked in the last game. Some dojo missions that are weapon-specific pop up when you've completely mastered those weapons. But I haven't seen a special Split Staff one come up, and we've mastered it. I haven't seen a Kusarigama one come up, and we're more than halfway towards mastering it. So who knows? Cosplaying as Okuni has been fun and all, but it's not really a thing that we want to just play the whole game this way. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do this. I meant to just default to regular form, not go in and change it. I mean, I could go in and try to use the character creation to make my own hot chick that we could be, but... So we could be Mumio, Okuni, William, or Senji. I haven't been buying the male ones. William just popped up on its own. We will restore original appearance. And let's hit the hidden tea house, and I'll do if you don't. So first thing we can do is, well, let's trade. So it didn't take forever to load, so it actually kind of is already loaded. That's nice. Dosan Saito. I'm just looking to see if there's anybody here. We could be Tarakotsu. Could be Hanbei, Yasuke. Yasuke would be fun, actually. That dude. It could be Kato, Tokichiro. Might be fun. Let's actually be Yasuke for a mission. It'd be Yasuke carrying around Wappets that are not in any way the ones he would use, but masterpieces, gestures, scroll text, which doesn't seem to do much of anything. Tea utensils. Have him take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Oh yeah. Daddy like. Daddy not like. Alright, clan battles. Oh, it loaded quickly because I'm not online. Alright, well, I'll tell you what I'll do then. I'll get online. This may or may not take forever. But between videos, I'll donate a few things for so that I've got at least a little bit of glory. Because... whatever, game. Apparently my PS4 is completely offline. Internet in my apartment kind of sucks, but it's this... Yeah, I came here to stare at the connecting screen. Whatever, guy's a douche. But he does have special profligate sinner gear, which gives you bonuses if you use ninja throwing bombs as your weapon, which is something that would be fun to play with, potentially, if I had bonuses connected to it. You can get one that gives you a 20% chance of getting free ninja throwing bombs, like, you know, when you use it as a skill. It deals plus 20% damage, and you have a faster ninja bomb throwing rate. All those things are kind of amusing to me. But to do it, you got to cosplay as this guy who basically wears that. We saw it very briefly in a cinema scene because he dies, and I was hoping the story would get into that, but it doesn't really. He just dies, and it's mentioned kind of as like an off-screen event. Like, I thought there might be a mission where you're part of going to hunt him down and kill him for Nobunaga, but he wears goofy-ass spider armor. So what I'll do between videos here is donate a few things at the tea house, because as I understand it, when these clan battles come, if your side wins, you can get your what you donated can get multiplied and increased. And like most of the glory I got from before was from just like donating stuff and being fortunate enough to win clan battles occasionally. But it hasn't been that successful in this game. But at the same time, we have. I'm waiting for like a really hot chick to appear in the game, because they always charge way more glory for you to get those transforms than they do for the male ones. And there's not a whole lot else to use glory for. You can use it to buy certain items, like smithing items. I'm not doing that much smithing. Information could not be obtained. They're just not... Well, at least I can donate. Alright, so I'm going to donate off screen when we come back. We'll start in on a main story mission, it looks like. See you then.